Good morning, everyone, and welcome to today's non-district game between the Harper Longhorns and your Dehennis Cowgirls. Cowgirls traveled to Sabinal yesterday, won in 4 sets. Earlier this season, Dehennis traveled to Harper and won in an exciting 5-game set. This game was recently added this week to keep the Cowgirls ready as they will continue to seek improvement as they prepare for the playoffs. Cowgirls are now 15-2 on the year, 7-0 in district play. Once again, your Dehennis Cowgirls facing the Harper Longhorns. And at this time, we'd like to say thank you to all of our sponsors: Lone Star Kawasaki Ag Equipment, Medina Electric Co-op, QMAC Erectors, Hondo National Bank, Venetera Excursions, Cowboy Pest Control Services, and 90s Taco Store. Lone Star Kawasaki Ag Equipment is your South Texas headquarters for all your hunting, farming, ranching, and lawn care needs. In addition to our line of Kawasaki Mule side-by-sides and Kawasaki ATVs, we carry Massey Ferguson tractors, Bush Hog implements, Hustler turf mowers, Armstrong Ag Equipment, Big Tex, and CM trailers. Our dealership is located in Hondo, Texas, near San Antonio. Call Lone Star Kawasaki Ag Equipment at 830-426-3701. Proud supporters of Dehennis Athletics.
Medina Electric Cooperative was built by this community more than 80 years ago to deliver safe, reliable, and affordable energy. We are proud to serve this community beyond the power lines. You can find us supporting your kids' Little League, sponsoring school events, hosting safety presentations, and more. We're honored to belong to this community. Keep up with Medina Electric from the power lines to the sidelines on social media or at medinaec.org.
The Hondo National Bank. During these crazy times we are going through, it is comforting to know that at the Hondo National Bank, you have options to help make your life easier. Options like mobile deposit, online banking, and online bill pay. And all these things can be done using the Hondo National Bank app on your mobile device. At the Hondo National Bank, we strive to bring you the latest technology to make your life easier. The Hondo National Bank, your friend, your neighbor, your banker. Member FDIC. The Hondo National Bank, located downtown Hondo, Texas.
Hello folks, do you need a structure built out of steel? Then look no further than Mark Rodriguez with QMAC Metal Buildings, a Dehennis native who comes from a small town and knows that a handshake means something. QMAC Metal Buildings has put up thousands of buildings, making America great one building at a time. We don't just specialize in putting up steel buildings. We do any steel structure you may need. Cattle guards, mobile shelters, stairs, banks, schools, all the above. If you have an existing building that needs to be torn down, we do that as well. We can tear them down, put them up, repair leaks, anything you need. So get on cue with QMAC Metal Buildings. But most importantly, go Cowgirls!
I'd like to thank our sponsor, Venetera Excursions. The goal at Venetera Excursions is to provide the most memorable, once-in-a-lifetime experiences over and over again. Venetera Excursions has a collection of unique and beautiful properties offering 5-star accommodations and top-shelf hospitality. Whether you're looking for a genuine hunting experience, an epic offshore fishing trip, bay fishing at its finest, or a place to host an event of any size, Venetera will be glad to accommodate you. Give them a call and they will handle the rest. 210-865-1423. 90s Taco Store, now open. Family-owned Mexican restaurant and drive-thru. 90s Taco Store in Dehennis, Texas has daily breakfast taco specials and daily lunch specials. If you're thirsty, they have plenty of cold beverages and margaritas. Feel free to call your order in at 830-988-4515. I'd like to thank Mr. Dale Zare and Cowboy Pest Control Services. Are you having problems with the bugs in your house? Have you started seeing fire ants pop up in your yard? Call Dale at Cowboy Pest Control and he will take care of those or any other insect-related issues you may be facing. With over 16 years' experience in the pest control industry, Dale has seen and treated almost every problem you may be facing. From ants, roaches, spiders, scorpions, to bees, fleas, even termites, Dale has a fix for it. If you find yourself needing a wood-destroying insect report for the sale of a property, he can do that also. Call Dale at 830-931-5542 for honest, dependable service at a fair price. Best of luck to the Cowgirls and Cowboys from Cowboy Pest Control. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, we're here live from Roy College Gymnasium for today's non-district matchup between the visiting Harper Longhorns and your D'Hanis Cowgirls. In earlier action this season, Cowgirls traveled up to Harper this season and they won an exciting 5-game set. Once again, this game was added this week to keep the Cowgirls ready as they continue to seek improvement as they prepare for the playoffs. Yesterday, prior to the football game, the Cowgirls came out on top, defeating Sabinal in 4 sets. And that brings their record to 15-2 overall and 7-0 in district play. I'd like to go over the roster for your D'Hanis Cowgirls. Under head coach Courtney Rodriguez, assistant coach Gina Wools. Number 2, sophomore Mabry Herman. Number 4, senior Natalie McFadden. Number 5, sophomore Kayla Ruiz. Number 6, senior Katie Self. Number 7, I believe she's wearing number 3 today, sophomore Jolie Frosch. Number 8, freshman Peyton Burrow. Number 10, junior Addie Harkins. Number 11, junior Brentley Portnier. Number 12, senior Victoria Carter. Number 14, junior Tony Burrow. And number 15, freshman Maddie Rodriguez. And once again, we'd like to thank all of our sponsors: Lone Star Kawasaki Ag Equipment, Medina Electric Co-op, Hondo National Bank, 90s Taco Store, QMAC Rectors, Cowboy Pest Control Services, and Venatera Excursions. Once again, this game was recently added, and the Cowgirls look to continue and prepare themselves and get ready for the playoffs. And both teams are getting ready, set to take the court. So they're waiting instructions from the referee. Once again, your Harper Longhorns versus the your D'Hanis Cowgirls. Live here on D'Hanis Athletics. And as both teams get set to say good game to each other. Or good luck, I'm sorry. Great way to start your Saturday morning. Some great volleyball action here. Harper Longhorns versus the D'Hanis Cowgirls. And on the court for your Cowgirls, you have in the front, Maddie Rodriguez, Jolie Frosch, Mabry Herman. In the back, Victoria Carter, Peyton Burrow, and Natalie McFadden. And ball's up and over, dug up by McFadden. Carter bumps it up to Maddie, who sends a free ball over. Nice hard hit, deflected by Maddie, but it lands in for the Longhorns. Number 20 with a nice hard hit. Ball's up and over to McFadden. Burrow bumps it up. Frost sends a free ball over. Bump, set up for, pushed over to Mabry. Frost sets it up for Maddie, pushes it over. Carter with the great dig. Frost to Mabry, blocked at the net, and it's going to be a point for your Hennis Cowgirls. And we're tied up at 1. That'll bring Mabry Herman to serve for the Cowgirls. Ball's up and over. Great dig by the libero. Sent over to McFadden. Frost sets it up for Maddie. Nice hard hit, deflect at the net. Burrow. Frost sets it up for Victoria. Blocked at the net. Frost sets it for Maddie. Off the net. Carter. Frost back to Victoria. And she paints the corner. And it's a point for the Hennis. There's only been 3 volleys, but it's been exciting already. 2-1 to Hennis with the lead. And Herman serving. And it's going to be a point for the Cowgirls. As say she had palmed it. Herman will be serving. Nice hard serve. And number 11 sends it over for Harper in between a couple of Cowgirls. Kayla Ruiz checks in for Mabry Herman. Nice serve over to McFadden. Jolie sets it up for Victoria, who tried to tip it over, but lands out of bounds. We're all tied up here at 3. Number 10 serving for the Longhorns. Ball's up and over to Kaler. Frost at the net, plays it well. McFadden. Jolie with the setup to Carter, who tips it over, but doesn't quite make it over. It's going to be a point for Harper. Number 10 still serving for the Longhorns. McFadden. Frost to Maddie. Tips it over and finds a spot. Nobody was there. And once again, we're all tied up. And the Burrows substitute. Peyton Burrow comes out. Tony Burrow checks in. And Jolie Frost serving for your Cowgirls. Nice hard serve to number 8. Set up. Number 20 sends it over. Blocked by Carter at the net, but lands in for Harper. And the Longhorns have a 1-point lead. The libero set to serve. I believe it's, can't see, quite read the number. Frost to Maddie Rodriguez. And hit out of bounds pretty hard. Try to paint the line on the back row. Couldn't quite get it in. I believe it's number 7 serving for Harper. Nice hard serve. And it's an ace. Nice hard serve down the line. Harper with a 3-point lead here. Nice hard serve to McFadden. Played at the net, and Harper once again. Longhorns with a 4-point lead here in the first set. Number 7 serving. Ball's up and over. Great dig by Tony. Carter bumps it to Maddie. Ruiz. Carter to Tony Burrow. And it's out of bounds. So the Hennis is going to take a timeout, and we're going to take a timeout with them. We'll let our sponsors do a little talking. Lone Star Kawasaki and Ag Equipment is your South Texas headquarters for all your hunting, farming, ranching, and lawn care needs. In addition to our line of Kawasaki Mule side-by-sides and Kawasaki ATVs, we carry Massey Ferguson tractors, Bush Hog implements, Hustler turf mowers, Armstrong Ag Equipment, Big Tex, and CM trailers. Our dealership is located in Hondo, Texas, near San Antonio. Call Lone Star Kawasaki and Ag Equipment at 830-426-3701. Proud supporters of the Hennis Athletics. And we're back here live from Roy College Gymnasium. Harper Longhorns versus your Hennis Cowgirls. Here in the first set, Longhorns lead 9-4. Number 7 serving for Harper. Dug by Kaler. Frosch sets it up for Tony. Number 20 blocked at the net by Carter. And a point for your Cowgirls. Katie Self will check in. Natalie McFadden will check out. In the front row now you have Katie, Victoria, Jolie. In the back row you have serving Maddie Rodriguez, Kaler Ruiz, and Jolie Frosch. Rodriguez serving. Serve is out of bounds. Harper still with the 4-point lead here in the first set. Addie Harkins checks in. Maddie checks out. Number 20 serving for Harper. Nice serve to Ruiz. Addie bumps it to Katie. He's going to send the free ball over. And it's going to be out of bounds. 11-6 Harper here. Number 20 serving for the Longhorns. Nice hard serve, rolls off the top of the net and lands in for Harper. Longhorns with the 6-point lead here. Nice hard serve and out of bounds. That's going to bring up Victoria Carter to serve. Maybe Herman checks in for Kaler Ruiz. Carter with the serve to Libero. Number 10 sets it up. Libero pushes it over to Jolie. Harkins bumps it, and Self will send the free ball over. Great setup. Mistimed the hit there, and it's a point for your Cowgirls. Carter with the serve. 10 bumps it up for number 2. Hit to Jolie. Carter bumps it to Self, who sends it over. Self. And nobody else is there. So Longhorns holding on to a 5-point lead here. And number 2 will be serving for Harper. Nice soft serve to Tony. Herman bumps it. Katie punches it over. Burrow. Jolie sets it up for Katie. And she makes the corner. She paints it. It's a point for your Cowgirls. First set action here. Longhorns lead by 4. Tony Burrow serving for the Cowgirls. Nice hard serve to number 8. 2 sets it up for number 11, who was on the net. But that was a nice hard hit. Tony Burrow serving for your Cowgirls still. Burrow. And they're going to say she was on the net once again. The Cowgirls trying to pick the ball up for the girls. Came towards my way. Tony with the serve. Number 20 2. Tries to catch Cowgirls off guard, and she does. It's a point for Longhorns. Peyton checks in for Tony Burrow. Peyton with the dig. Frosch bumps it to Katie. And to the net. 4-point lead for Harper. Cowgirls down 15-11. And number 11 serving for the Longhorns. Nice hard serve. Out of bounds. Maddie Rodriguez checks in. Addie Harkins checks out. Katie Self serving for your Cowgirls. Ball's up and over. Set up. Nice hard hit, but out of bounds once again. Cowgirls cut the lead down to 2. Self still serving. Ball's up and over. Great dig. Nice hard hit, rolled off the top of the net. And it's going to be a point for Harper. Katie Self will check out. Natalie McFadden will check in. In the front for the Cowgirls, Maddie Rodriguez, Jolie Frosch, Mabry Herman. In the back row, Victoria Carter, Peyton Burrow, and Natalie McFadden. Nice hard hit. Serve into the net. 2-point lead for Harper. And that'll bring Mabry Herman. Serve. Nice hard hit. 2 sets it up. Herman. Frosch to Maddie. Blocked at the net. Maddie pushes it back over. And point for your Cowgirls. Herman with the serve. Tipped over Maddie. Maybe Herman will check out. Kayla Ruiz will check back in. Number 10 serving for Harper. Nice serve to McFadden. Great dig by Frosch to try to save it. And Maddie tried to get to it as well. And it never made it quite over the net. And Harper with a 3-point lead here. Ruiz. Frosch with the setup to Victoria. And it's in for the Hennis. Once again, the Burrows substitute for one another. Peyton, Tony goes in. And Jolie Frosch serving for your Cowgirls. Waiting on the call from the referee. Good to go. Great dig by the libero. Set up. 20 tips it over, and it lands out of bounds. She had an opening there, but misjudged it, and it went a little bit too far outside the line. Frosch with the serve. And Cowgirls rally back. We're all tied up here at 18. In the first set, Jody Frosch serving for your Cowgirls. Nice hard serve to number 2. Set up. Blocked at the net by Carter, but lands in for Harper. And Longhorns regain the lead. Number 7, the libero, serving for the Longhorns. Nice hard serve to McFadden. Tony, great effort. Lands in the stands. It's a 2-point lead for Harper. Nice soft serve, but into the net. Try to catch the Cowgirls up in the front asleep, but went into the net. McFadden checks out. Katie Self checks back in. Maddie Rodriguez set to serve. Maddie with the serve. Great dig by number 7. Miscommunication there between the girls, and we're all tied up at 20. Maddie Rodriguez will serve for the Cowgirls. Ball's up and over. And it's a point for your Cowgirls. I believe they're saying that she palmed it. And Harper's going to call timeout. And we're going to take a timeout with them.
Medina Electric Cooperative was built by this community more than 80 years ago to deliver safe, reliable, and affordable energy. We are proud to serve this community beyond the power lines. You can find us supporting your kids' Little League, sponsoring school events, hosting safety presentations, and more. We're honored to belong to this community. Keep up with Medina Electric from the power lines to the sidelines on social media or at medinaec.org.
And we're back here live from Roy College Gymnasium. Game between the Harper Longhorns and your DeHennis Cowgirls. It's been a great action here in the first set. Your Cowgirls lead 21-20 here in the first set. It's been a game of runs between both teams. And we're back as Maddie Rodriguez will serve for your Cowgirls. Dug up by number 7. Set up, and for number 20 who hits it to Kaylor. Bumped up by Maddie and self sends a free ball over. Maddie. Frosch sets it up for Carter. Tipped and in between a couple of Longhorns. And the Cowgirls have a 2-point lead. Maddie with the serve. Miscommunication there, but the Longhorns still regain their composure and try to send the free ball over to Burrow. Frosch sets it up for Katie. Number 11. Great effort to hit it. Hits the top of the net, and it's a point for your Cowgirls. And it's a 3-point lead here, and Harper's going to call timeout once again, and we're going to take another timeout with them.
Hello, folks. Do you need a structure built out of steel? Then look no further than Mark Rodriguez with QMAC Metal Buildings, a DeHennis native who comes from a small town and knows that a handshake means something. QMAC Metal Buildings has put up thousands of buildings, making America great one building at a time. We don't just specialize in putting up steel buildings. We do any steel structure you may need. Cattle guards, mobile shelters, stairs, banks, schools, all the above. If you have an existing building that needs to be torn down, we do that as well. We can tear them down, put them up, repair leaks, anything you need. So get on cue with QMAC Metal Buildings. But most importantly, go Cowgirls!
And the Cowgirls with the one point away from winning the first set here. Rodriguez with the serve. And Cowgirls, your DeHennis Cowgirls are going to win the first set here over the Harper Longhorns. And at this time, we'd like to say thank you to all of our sponsors. Lone Star Kawasaki and Ag Equipment, Medina Electric Co-op, Hondo National Bank, Venetary Excursions, 90 Taco Store, QMAC Erectors, and Cowboy Pest Control Services. The Hondo National Bank. During these crazy times we are going through, it is comforting to know that at the Hondo National Bank, you have options to help make your life easier. Options like mobile deposit, online banking, and online bill pay. And all these things can be done using the Hondo National Bank app on your mobile device. At the Hondo National Bank, we strive to bring you the latest technology to make your life easier. The Hondo National Bank, your friend, your neighbor, your banker. Member FDIC. The Hondo National Bank, located downtown Hondo, Texas. Venetary Excursions. The goal of Venetary Excursions is to provide the most memorable, once-in-a-lifetime experiences over and over again. Venetary Excursions has a collection of unique and beautiful properties offering 5-star accommodations and top-shelf hospitality. Whether you're looking for a genuine hunting experience, an epic offshore fishing trip, bay fishing at its finest, or a place to host an event of any size, Venetary would be glad to accommodate you. Give them a call and they will handle the rest. 210-865-1423. And we're back here live at Roy Kyle Gymnasium. Starts the second set as your Cowgirls won the first set 25-20. First set had plenty of runs by both teams. Both teams led, came back from behind, and the Cowgirls prevailed in the first set 25-20. And Katie Self set the serve for the Cowgirls. Dug up by the libero. Pushed over to Maddie. Frost sets it for Rodriguez, and she finds an opening. And it's a point for your Cowgirls. Once again, self-serving. Ball's up, over, dug up by the libero. Set up. Number 20 with a nice hard hit to Carter. Burrow sets it to Mabry. And it's going to be in. Somehow she painted that line. It's a point for your Cowgirls. Self-serving. To number 5, bumped up by the libero. Frosch set up for Mabry Herman. And it's going to be a point for DeHennis. So with the serve, great dig. Punched over by number 20 to Carter. Peyton bumps it to Mabry. Number 4 with the hit and out of bounds. 4-0 to Hennis with the early lead here in the second set. Self with the serve. Number 2 sets it up for number 20, pushes it over. Frosch, Rodriguez to Mabry. And Cowgirls have a 5-0 lead here. And it's going to force a Harper timeout. So we'd like to say thank you to all of our sponsors. And Mr. Del Zer and Cowboy Pest Control Services. Are you having problems with bugs in your house? Have you started seeing fire ants pop up in your yard? Call Dale at Cowboy Pest Control and he will take care of those or any other insect-related issues you may be facing. With over 16 years' experience in the pest control industry, Dale has seen and treated almost every problem you may be facing. From ants, roaches, spiders, scorpions, bees, fleas, and even termites, Dale has a fix for it. If you find yourself needing a wood-destroying insect report for the sale of a property, he can do that also. Call Dale at 830-931-5542 for honest, dependable service at a fair price. Best of luck to the Cowgirls and Cowboys from Cowboy Pest Control. Katie with the serve. Oh, great effort by the great dig. Great effort for Harper to regain the ball. Send it over to Mabry Herman. And it's a point for your Cowgirls. Great effort by the Longhorns as the libero had a great dig. Great effort as they regained it. Composure and sent it over. Self with the serve. And DeHennis with a 7-0 lead here in the second set. Self still serving for your Cowgirls. Ball's up, over, and out of bounds. Oh, it landed in. I'm way over here, so I couldn't really tell, but it's an ace for Katie Self. 8-0 DeHennis. Katie with the serve. Libero sends a free ball over to Katie. Jolie sets it up for Maddie. Great effort by number 4. Libero bumps it up. Sent over by number 20 to Burrow. Jolie bumps it up. Self sends it over. Off the Libero, number 5. And out of bounds. 9-0 lead. Dennis here in the second set as the Cowgirls won the first set 25-20. Self still serving for your Cowgirls. Ball's up over to the Libero. 12. Bumps it up for number 9. Great dig by Carter. Frosch sets it up for Mabry Herman. And Cowgirls have a 10-point lead here. Self with the serve to Libero. 10 sets it up for number 20. Sends it over to Herman. Jolie sets it up for Mabry, but into the net. Ends that 10-point run for the Cowgirls. There's a point for Harper. Katie checks out. Natalie McFadden checks in. In the front for your Cowgirls, you have Manny Rodriguez, Mabry Herman, Jolie Frosch in the back row, Victoria Carter, Peyton Burrow, and Natalie McFadden. Nice serve to Carter. Jolie sets it up for Maddie, who tips it over with her left hand. Tipped over. And Jolie and Mabry collide. And it's a point for Harper. Number 10 serving for the Longhorns. Nice serve to Burrow. Jolie sets it up for Maddie. And it's in for DeHennis. Mabry Herman serving for the Cowgirls. Ball's up and over. Off the net. Number 20 tips it over. And she tried to paint the line, but it's out of bounds. 10-point lead for the Cowgirls. And Herman still serving for DeHennis. Maybe with the serve. Number 5 to number 10. Number 4 with a nice hard hit to McFadden. Peyton bumps it. Frosch sends a free ball over. Libero. 10 sets it up for number 20. Maddie Rodriguez sends it over. Push tipped over. Tipped over a couple of Cowgirls and lands in for Harper. 9-point lead for DeHennis. And number 7, the Libero serving for Harper. Kayla Ruiz checks in for Mabry Herman. 7 with a nice serve to Burrow. Jolie sets it up for Carter. Maddie. Frosch. Victoria. Great effort by Kayla to get to the ball. Frosch sets it up for Carter, and it's a point for your Cowgirls. Jolie Frosch serving for DeHennis. Nice hard serve. And a point for Harper. In the front for the Cowgirls, you have Victoria Carter, Tony Burrow, Maddie Rodriguez in the back, Jolie Frosch, Kayla Ruiz, and Natalie McFadden. Great serve by number 20, lands in front of Kayla, and Harper cuts the lead down to 6. Number 20 serving for the Longhorns. And it's out of bounds. That brings in Katie Self checks in. Natalie McFadden checks out. Maddie Rodriguez serving for the Cowgirls. Nice high jump serve. Set up. Number 20 hits it over to Maddie. Frosch sets it for Carter. And it's in for DeHennis. Cowgirls with an 8-point lead here. Second set. Once again, they won the first set 25-20. 8-point lead here. And Maddie Rodriguez still serving. And hit pretty hard and out of bounds. 7-point lead for the Cowgirls. Addie Harkins checks in. Maddie Rodriguez checks out. And number 12 will be serving for the Harper Longhorns. Nice hard serve. Down the line. Ace. Beautiful, beautiful serve down the line. And this time it's into the net. Maybe Herman will check in for Kayler Ruiz. Victoria Carter will serve for the Cowgirls. And a nice hard serve dug up by the libero. Great dig, great effort by Mabry to play it off the net. Carter, Jolie to Mabry. And it's in for DeHennis. Carter with the serve. Set up. Tipped over. Carter, Frosch, Herman. 2 sets it up. Burrow. Jolie sets it up for Tony. Number 3. 2 sets it up. Back to 3. And they're going to say that someone was on the net. Point for Harper. And number 11 serving for the Longhorns. Nice serve to Carter. Sent over. Great play by the Cowgirls to get it over. Herman sends it over. Oh, hit it. 4 hits. Point for Harper. Number 11 serving for the Longhorns still. Nice hard serve to Carter. Jolie sets it up for Tony. 8 saves it, sends it over. Number 4 sends it over. Frosch pushes it to the corner. Harkins. Jolie sets it up for Katie. Into the net. Point for Harper. Number 11 serving for Harper still. Nice hard serve to Tony. Jolie bumps it to Katie. Off the top of the net and in for DeHennis. Tony Burrow will be serving for the Cowgirls, I believe. Yes, it is. Tony, they were checking. They're making sure. Herman. Jolie sets it up back to Mabry. Tony with a nice hard serve. Dug up by number 7, the libero. Bumped up by number 2. Sent over by number 8 to Frosch. Carter. Self. In for DeHennis. 19-11. Cowgirls lead here in the second set. Once again, they won the first set 25-20. Tony Burrow serving for your Cowgirls. Ball's up and over to the libero. Number 2 tried to sneak one past the Cowgirls, but it goes directly into the net. 20-11 DeHennis. And Harper's going to call a timeout. I'd like to thank our sponsor, 90s Taco Store. Now open, family-owned Mexican restaurant and drive-thru. 90s Taco Store in Dehennis, Texas has daily breakfast taco specials and daily lunch specials. If you're thirsty, they have plenty of cold beverages and margaritas. Feel free to call your order in at 830-988-4515. I'd like to say thank you to all of our sponsors: Lone Star Kawasaki and Ag Equipment, Medina Electric Co-op, Hondo National Bank, Venetary Excursions, Cowboy Pest Control Service, QMAC Erectors, and 90s Taco Store. Cowgirls won the first set 25-20. Currently in the second set, Dehennis leads 20-11. And Tony Burrow set the serve for the Cowgirls. Oh, it's up and over. Dug up by number 20, set up by number 2. We're going to say she might have pawned it, so it's going to be a point for Dehennis. And Burrow still serving. In the front for the Cowgirls, you have Jolie Frosch, Mabry Herman, Katie Self. In the back, Victoria Carter, Addie Harkins, and serving Tony Burrow. 12 sets it up for number 8. Blocked at the net by Self. Carter bumps it up. Frosch sets it up for Mabry. And it's in for Dehennis. Tony with the serve. Dug up by the libero. 12 sets it up. 3 sends it over to Addie Harkins. Jolie sets it up for Katie. Tipped at the net. And Herman sends it over. 4 sends a free ball over to Tony. Frosch sets it up for Mabry. Katie. Jolie pushes it to the corner. Number 3 sends it over to Tony. Jolie sets it up for Katie. And it's a point for Dehennis. Dehennis with a nice hard serve. Tony. Frosch sets it up for Herman. Blocked at the net by number 4, and it lands. They send it back over, and it rolls over for the Cowgirls. Dehennis 1 point away from winning the second set. Tony with the serve. And it's out of bounds. 12-point lead here for Dehennis. And it looks like number 8 will be serving for Harper as Peyton Burrow checks in for Tony. Nice hard serve. Great effort by Peyton. Mabry bumps it over. Frosch sends a free ball over. 20 sets it up for number 4. Carter. Burrow. Self. 20 with a nice hard hit. Blocked at the net by Herman. And the Dehennis Cowgirls are going to win the second set as they won the first set 25-20. Second set 25-12. And at this time, we'd like to say thank you to all of our sponsors and let them do a little talking.
Lone Star Kawasaki and Ag Equipment is your South Texas headquarters for all your hunting, farming, ranching, and lawn care needs. In addition to our line of Kawasaki Mule side-by-sides and Kawasaki ATVs, we carry Massey Ferguson tractors, Bush Hog implements, Hustler turf mowers, Armstrong Ag Equipment, Big Tex, and CM trailers. Our dealership is located in Hondo, Texas, near San Antonio. Call Lone Star Kawasaki and Ag Equipment at 830-426-3701. Proud supporters of Dehennis Athletics.
Medina Electric Cooperative was built by this community more than 80 years ago to deliver safe, reliable, and affordable energy. We are proud to serve this community beyond the power lines. You can find us supporting your kids' Little League, sponsoring school events, hosting safety presentations, and more. We're honored to belong to this community. Keep up with Medina Electric from the power lines to the sidelines on social media or at medinaec.org.
Hondo National Bank. During these crazy times we are going through, it is comforting to know that at the Hondo National Bank, you have options to help make your life easier. Options like mobile deposit, online banking, and online bill pay. And all these things can be done using the Hondo National Bank app on your mobile device. At the Hondo National Bank, we strive to bring you the latest technology to make your life easier. The Hondo National Bank, your friend, your neighbor, your banker. Member FDIC. The Hondo National Bank, located downtown Hondo, Texas.
We're back here live at Roy College Gymnasium as your Cowgirls won the first two sets over Harper, 25-20, 25-12. Fixing to start the third set. As number 8 will be serving for the Longhorns. On the court for your Cowgirls, you have Maddie Rodriguez, Jolie Frosch, Mabry Herman. In the back row, Victoria Carter, Peyton Burrow, and Natalie McFadden. Great serve by number 8 to McFadden. Jolie sets it up for Mabry. Sent over and in for DeHennis. Mabry Herman will be serving for the Cowgirls. Nice hard serve to the libero. 10 sends it over. Great effort by Peyton to try to dig that up. And we're all tied up at 1. Kayla Ruiz checks in for Mabry. Number 10 with the serve to McFadden. Carter, great effort, and Peyton sent it over. Are they going to say she palmed it? Harper with a 2-1 lead here. Number 10 with a nice serve to Kaler. Jolie sets it up for Carter. 10 sets it up. Nice hard hit by number 20. Peyton. Frosch battle with the net. Cowgirls send it over, but it's out of bounds. Burrow. Kaler bumps it up. Carter sends a free ball over to number 2. 10 sets it up for number 20. Blocked at the net by Carter. Tipped over to Maddie. Maddie sends it over. Point forward to Hennis. That'll bring up Jolie Frosch to serve. Tony Burrow checks in for Peyton Burrow. Jolie with the serve. Dug by the libero. And out of bounds. Point for your Cowgirls. We're all tied up here at 3. Jolie Frosch serving for DeHennis. And a point for your Cowgirls. Jolie with the serve to number 20. Set up by number 10. Set over by number 10. Maddie pushes it to the corner and it lands in for DeHennis. Cowgirls with a 2-point lead here in the third set. Frosch serving. And it's out of bounds. On the court for the Cowgirls in the front, Victoria Carter, Jolie Frosch, Maddie Rodriguez in the back, Tony Burrow, Natalie McFadden, and Kayler Ruiz. Number 7 serving for Harper. Nice hard serve to McFadden. Bumped up
by Frosch to Carter from the back row. Tipped over. Frosch sends it over. Burrow. Jolie sends it to the corner. Maddie's waiting for it at the net. Sends it over and it lands in for DeHennis. Katie Self checks back in. Natalie McFadden will check out. And that brings up Maddie Rodriguez to serve. Frosch. Maddie sets it up for Tony. And it's off number 8 and out of bounds. And it's going to be a 3-point lead for DeHennis here. Nice hard hit. Dug up by Kaler. Carter. Frosch to Self. Eight 4 DeHennis leads here. 8-5. DeHennis leads here. Apologize for the scoreboard. We're having a little malfunction with it. Trying to get it corrected. Carter. Jolie sets it up for Victoria. And it lands in for DeHennis. 9-5 Cowgirls lead here. Carter with the serve. Bumped up by number 10. Number 20, number 11 sends it over. Self to Harkins. Harkins. Frosch sends it up for Tony. Carter from the back row. And it's in for DeHennis. Cowgirls with a 5-point lead here. Cowgirls up 10-5. And Harper's going to call timeout. I'd like to thank our sponsor, 90s Taco Store. Now open, family-owned Mexican restaurant and drive-thru. 90s Taco Store in DeHennis, Texas has daily breakfast taco specials and daily lunch specials. If you're thirsty, they have plenty of cold beverages and margaritas. Feel free to call your order in at 830-988-4515.
Hello, folks. Do you need a structure built out of steel? Then look no further than Mark Rodriguez with QMAC Metal Buildings. A DeHennis native who comes from a small town and knows that a handshake means something. QMAC Metal Buildings has put up thousands of buildings, making America great one building at a time. We don't just specialize in putting up steel buildings. We do any steel structure you may need. Cattle guards, mobile shelters, stairs, banks, schools, all the above. If you have an existing building that needs to be torn down, we do that as well. We can tear them down, put them up, repair leaks, anything you need. So get on cue with QMAC Metal Buildings.
We apologize for that. Back to live action. Scoreboard's corrected. Nice hard hit by number 11. Dug up by Frosch. Self sends it up for Carter from the back row. And it's a point for your Cowgirls. 12-5 lead here in the third set for DeHennis. Carter with the serve. And number 11 sends it over in between a couple of Cowgirls. Point for Harper. 6-point lead for DeHennis here in the third set. Nice serve to Carter. Jolie sets it up to Mabry Herman. And it's going to be a point for Harper. Carter from the back row. Saved by number 2. Addie Harkins. Frosch sets it up for Herman. And a point for DeHennis. 5-point lead here for the Cowgirls. Not sure what's going on here with the lighting. It's dark now. There we go. Burrow with the serve. Number 20 hits it. Blocked by Katie. And point for DeHennis. I'm going to say she used too much of her hand there. 6-point lead for DeHennis. Tony Burrow serving. Tony with the serve. Dug up by the libero. Pushed over by number 10. Great effort by Tony. There's going to be point for Harper. Peyton Burrow checks in for Tony Burrow. Nice serve to Victoria. Jolie sets it up for Mabry. Back over. Mabry played the net very well. Waiting for it, and it's a point for your Cowgirls. Self with the serve. Force sends it back in play. Number 10 sends a free ball over to Katie. Jolie sets it up for Maddie, who punches it over. Maddie waiting for it at the net. And it's going to be a point for DeHennis. And number 6, Katie Self, senior, serving. Ball's up and over. Number 2 sends it over to Mabry. Maddie waiting for it at the net. Cowgirls taking advantage of their height right now. 8-point lead for the Cowgirls. Self with the serve. 2 bumps it up. And number 4 hits it into the net. 9-point lead for the Cowgirls. Self with the serve. Tipped over to Herman. Number 10 sends it over to Burrow. Katie sets it up for Victoria, pushes it over. Off the net, played by Frosch. Herman sends it back over. Frosch. Mabry. Jolie bumps it up for Carter. Victoria. Frosch sets it up for Mabry. Off number 2. Number 20 sends it. Carter. Frosch. Herman. With the left hand, rolls off the top of the net and in for DeHennis. Katie Self still serving for your Cowgirls. Self with the serve. Point for DeHennis. Self with the serve. 2 sets it up for number 2, Herman. Frosch back to Mabry. Great dig by Burrow. Maddie sends it over. And tipped over off Maddie to 10 over by Mabry. Number 3 sends it over. Burrow. Jolie to Mabry. And it's going to be a point for your Cowgirls. Cowgirls won the first 2 sets, 25-20, 25-12. Currently lead 21-9 here in the third set. And senior Katie Self still serving for the Cowgirls. Self with the serve. 2 bumps it up. Katie. Jolie sets it up for Maddie. And it's out of bounds. 11-point lead here for D'Hanis. Katie self checks out. Natalie McFadden checks in. Natalie would join Peyton and Victoria in the back row. Maddie Rodriguez in the front. Jolie Frosch and Mabry Herman. Number 8 with a great serve to Burrow. And it's going to be a point for Harper. Number 8 with the serve to McFadden. Off her fingertips. And a point for the Longhorns. Number 8 still serving for Harper. Nice serve to McFadden. Number 3 sends it over into the net. Point for D'Hanis. 10-point lead for the Cowgirls. Mabry Herman will be serving. Number 3 sends it over to Carter. Jolie sets it up for Victoria. Off the top of the net and in for the Cowgirls. Herman with the serve. 8 digs it up. 2 bumps it over to number 20. And Carter's waiting for the net, sends it over. Returned by Harper, but out of bounds. Cowgirls 1 point away from winning this ball game. Mabry Herman serving. Ball's over. And your D'Hanis Cowgirls win this ball game. 25-20, 25-12, 25-12. And once again, we'd like to say thank you to all of our sponsors: Lone Star Kawasaki and Ag Equipment, Medina Electric Co-op, Honda National Bank, Venator Excursions, 90s Taco Store, QMAC Erectors, and Cowboy Pest Control Service. So until next time, God bless.